I'm Andy Murray and I'm from Great Britain. And my favourite shot is... I'm gonna surprise you. The serve. The drop shot. Forehand drive.
Well, number 5, Andy Murray has always enjoyed his tennis. One of the biggest names on the ATP World Tour. This is a man who's had tennis running through his veins from an early age.
My first tennis memories were... We used to play at the local courts. It was me, my brother and my mum. I spent a lot of time losing to my brother when I was younger. But yeah, that was probably my first memories when I was about 4 or 5. The first time I beat him in a match of any importance, he actually punched me after I beat him because I was winding him up so much.
Happily, it didn't do any long-term damage to their relationship. They recently enjoyed their first doubles triumph in Valencia. Always focused, always competitive. Murray's will to win is keenly evident.
I love winning and I hate losing. I'm very competitive, have been since I was a kid. And I think that's what motivates me. I love playing against the top players. I think it's a great challenge. I'm very lucky just now to be playing at the same time as Roger and Rafa, who are probably the 2 best rivals ever. So I've had the chance to compete against them quite a few times, and I love playing against them.
He has the personality, he has that fire within him and that competitive instinct. He's got all the tennis skills, obviously, and what it comes down to is who's got the confidence with that, that extra 2 or 3% to be a winner. And I think he can do that, because I think he's clearly he's capable of beating Nadal and capable of beating Federer. He's done it already.
Andy Murray is a player who never knows when he's beaten. He never gives in.
Started well in Australia and then wasn't great for a few months, and then Wimbledon I had a good run there, and a very good tournament in Toronto, and then US Open wasn't particularly good. So it's been very up and down, which is very different to the year I had in 2009. So it's something I'll have to work on for next year.
The scrutiny of the British press is famously intense, an added burden for this tennis icon. After parting company with his long-term coach Miles McLachlan back in the summer, the questions over a replacement have not ceased.
I haven't actually minded not having a coach for a little while. It's something that every single player goes through, probably a couple of times in their career, and you just have to be a little bit more independent. They're huge into sports in the UK. The press cover them with an incredible amount of detail, and it's just something you have to deal with, and yeah, it's not really a problem.
Murray has dealt very well with the pressure. I mean, media pressure and expectations in a country that is waiting for the first Wimbledon title in more than 70 years. It's not easy, and he's doing that very well.
Next week on ATP World Tour Uncovered, the climax to another sensational year. We'll have all the action and behind-the-scenes drama from the O2 in London. Until then, don't forget to log on to atpworldtour.com now, available on your mobile. And keep up with all the latest news and scores with the free 2010 Barclays ATP World Tour Finals iPhone and Android app. See you next week.